swear, I just want to pour my heart out to you this morning before we go into our talking points. I've been asking myself, and I speak for myself lately, is it worth it? All this risk, is it worth it? Should I even be involved with a protest? You know, should I? Was I the one who put us in this mess? Am I not biting too much than I can chew? Is it even my business? Perhaps the people should suffer. I'm telling you, you know me. I like to tell you how I feel. I've been saying this to myself lately. Maybe they should suffer. Maybe our people really deserve to suffer until they get to the point where they realize what a terrible mistake they made. Maybe we shouldn't even bother. Maybe George Weah should just railroad everybody, walk on everybody, do whatever he wants to do. I've been saying this to myself. I've been asking myself questions. That's what I've been doing. And I did a lot of that yesterday. Asking myself, am I suffering? Can I still feed myself? Am I still helping to help support my little brother and sister, my grandmother? Am I still doing those things? Yes, I can still afford. Well, I can afford to help other people as well. But do I need to risk my life? You know, now we're talking about step down campaign. Now the government will be more desperate to go after us, the organizers, especially me. I'm coming on the ground. Should I really risk my life for the people in this way? I'm asking myself these questions. I'm being very honest with you this morning. I'm very honest with you. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? What do I benefit from it? Am I hungry? Don't I have a car to drive still? Is my son Henry in school? You know, sometimes, even as a leader, you ask yourself questions. You know, is what I'm doing the right thing? Is it fair to myself? Am I not risking too much unnecessarily? Am I not being too selfless? Shouldn't I think more about myself? I just want to be honest with you. These are the questions I've been asking myself. Why do I have to come to Liberia in December to lead a protest as chairman of the COP? Folks, I'm telling you this morning, I'm pouring my heart out to you. I've been asking myself. And I've been saying, maybe the people really need to suffer. Maybe the people who are telling me that we should let the people suffer, maybe they have a point. Maybe the Liberian people really need to suffer. I didn't put them in this mess. There are two groups of people that put us in this mess. Those who stayed home and did not vote, and those who voted for George Weah. Of course. But I'm just being honest. Do you know how much risk we take every time we put ourselves on the front line dealing with the animals in power? Of course, only animals could treat Justina Taylor the way they treated her. Kidnapped her from her home, took her to an unknown location, drugged her, raped her, beat her, tortured her. Only animals could do such a thing. So I've been asking myself, if the protest didn't happen, Costa, what would you lose? Nothing. If George Weah stayed in power for the next 4 years, would you not find food to eat? No, of course, it wouldn't bother me. Would your son Henry not go to school? Of course not. Would you not be able to put gas in your car? Certainly not. Would you not be able to pay your bills in America and in Liberia? Of course not. Yes, perhaps you will not make as much money as you used to make. Yes, that's true. We are losing money. I keep telling you. The radio station is not doing very well. My other business is not doing very well in Liberia. We're struggling. I'm not going to lie to you. But would that take bread from my mouth? No, it won't. So I'm asking myself, why am I risking my life? For whom am I risking my life? For the people who I told Jogo and poison? Jogo and poison. You take the Jogo, it may be bitter, but it's got medicinal properties. It will make you well. You take the poison, it may look enticing, appeasing, tantalizing even, but it will kill you. And many of them used to call, say, Costa, anything you say, we just let a man, will vote for the man, that the man we want. So yes, how does this affect me personally, the way Weah is destroying the country? You know, sometimes you have to think about yourself in life. You got to compare. I got a son, 3-year-old boy. He's the pinnacle of my world, my orbit. My world revolves around him. I've got my life to live. So I've been weighing the options. Maybe the people need to really suffer so that they can realize it. Believe you me when I say, if you think you're suffering now, you have not seen any suffering yet. The suffering that is coming is worse than the one you're experiencing now. And so I've been saying this. Is it worth it? Should we risk this? I've been asking myself, folks, and I'm sharing my thoughts with you, my feelings with you. Do I owe you my life? Should I come to Liberia in December and risk my life for the people who voted for a man who refused to go to debates? And the people who stayed home and said and become a candidate, not in a race in the second round, I'm going full set at the people business. Should I risk my life for them? You know, like I said, sometimes you need to be selfish as a human being. You know, selfishness is an inherent characteristic and idiosyncrasy of every human being. Sometimes some of us just suppress our selfishness and increase our selflessness. So I'm asking myself, what didn't I tell these people during the elections? I'm not speaking for other people, I'm speaking for myself, because I was on this very same platform warning you that this man is not fit to be president. And some of you listen to me, oh, Costa, wait, man. I remember some of the awful, nasty, hateful things you said to me. Today you are suffering. I'm not. I don't know how much a bag of rice is sold for. A gallon of gas, I don't really care. Even when I'm in Liberia, I don't really care. So, folks, I'm asking myself, to all of you who put us in this mess, the two groups of people who put us in this mess, those of you who voted for this man, and those of you who chose not to vote in the second round. Of course, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf is the mother of them all. She took this monster and made him president because of her selfish and wickedness. And so I'm asking myself, maybe we shouldn't even protest. Maybe we should just sit down and let them suffer. Let them suffer. You know, they say in a democracy, the people get what the people deserve. Maybe they should suffer. Maybe they should just suffer. Get to the point where a bag of rice is 5,000-6,000 Liberian dollars by December. Trust me, 3 months from now, by December. So I just thought I should share this with you. And there are just some things that you don't need to consult people about. No. Who told you need to do that? Not even your wife or your significant other. There are just some things that are just deeply personal. You don't need anybody's advice or to consult anybody. Maybe the people deserve their George Weah. Those who voted for him and those who chose to now vote for Joe Boakai to prevent this evil. You know, Edmund Burke said, an 18th century English writer, he said, and I quote, and this is my guiding philosophy in all that I do in my advocacy. Burke said, the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. That means in order for a bad thing to happen, good people would have to stand by and do nothing to stop it. That means bad cannot happen without good people allowing it to happen by their inaction to stop it. So, fellow Liberians, the man did not promise you anything. The man did not go to any